Welcome to our Acer Smart Console overview. To access the login screen, enter the IP address of the BMC for the server you wish to access in your internet browser. At the login screen, enter the username and password. Acer Smart Console allows for remote access to any BMC-equipped server on the network. It can display system information, allow remote maintenance, and even remote control of the system. The home screen of the Smart Console displays the system information and functions over the utility. The system's current status and image of its current processes are shown in the preview image of the machine. From this image, the user can see what the server is doing and even enter the system remotely by double-clicking on the preview image itself. The LED lights on the machine help identify which rack needs service. This feature is handy for larger databases running several servers. The system information section includes information about the system, its firmware, a preview of the system, and the ability to turn the system on and off. The server health section includes the threshold levels for each component and an event log of key system events. If you click on sensor readings, you'll see a page displaying system sensor information, including readings and status. As you can see, Acer Smart Console offers a quick and easy view of alerts in the upper left-hand corner. Currently, the status is critical, to draw attention to the chassis intrusion. You can toggle viewing the thresholds for the sensors by pressing the Show Thresholds button. From here, we can access the event log. We can also access the event log from the main page of the server health section. The event log shows a table of events from the system's event log. You can choose a category from the pull-down box to filter the events, and also sort them by clicking on a column header. The admin can go to the server health section to remotely troubleshoot and check the server's status quickly. Under Configuration, alerts can be set to a server and/or email for up-to-date information on any system health change. To set up an alert, first select the desired alert threshold from the list. And click Modify. In the Modify menu, we're going to check Enable Event Filter. And select No Action for the event filter action. You can set the type of alert desired via the event sensitivity selection. Enter the IP address of the server for setting an SNMP alert, or the email of the desired recipient for the alert. For the subject, I'm going to enter temp alert, and temperature settings critical for the message. Here, if we scroll down, you can see the changes under alert level and destination address. To configure the SMTP email server, click on SMTP under the Configuration menu. Here you can enter the IP address for the SMTP mail server below. Now let's go back to the Configuration menu. The Users section allows the admin to view and manage all the users with access to the server via Smart Console. Each user can be granted a privilege level, which determines their amount of access. No access. Users assigned this privilege have the least amount of system access. This is considered the lowest privilege level. Operator. The operator privilege has restricted access. All BMC commands are allowed, except for the configuration commands that allow the user to change the behavior of out-of-band interfaces. Operator privilege cannot disable individual channels or change user access privileges. Administrator. The administrator privilege has full access and can configure the software and add users. Administrator privilege has access to all BMC commands, including configuration commands, for disabling a communication channel. The user section can also be used to edit the passwords and list of users for the server. The master user, root, cannot be removed, but the password can be changed. The remote control section allows you to perform various remote operations on the server, such as launching the remote console via the IKVM function. To log into the system, simply click Launch Console or double-click on the System Preview under the System Information tab. When accessing the system, the Java utility will start up. No matter what browser one is using, it's important to have the Java utility first installed, though major browsers should automatically prompt the user to install the appropriate utility. Also, it's important that the computers are on the same network, otherwise the PC will not be able to enter the server. Firewalls and other network restrictions could also cause problems too, so be sure to contact the network admin, or check the network settings of the company if the connection fails. When troubleshooting, a good first step is to reset the BIOS to its defaults, but other information and settings could also be obtained. The user may also run any settings or processes in the OS, from running a key operation to scanning for viruses. IKVM functions include several useful features when remotely controlling the system. These include virtual media, plug in media and drives remotely, record your actions for troubleshooting and instruction, macro, hit certain hotkeys such as Ctrl-Alt-Delete. The macro function is particularly needed because the remote keyboard will default to commands for the remote system for certain hotkeys such as Ctrl-Alt-Delete. Options. Change the display, input, languages, and other settings. User list. View users currently logged into the machine. Capture. Take a screen capture. All of the functions of the IKVM system are designed to improve the usability of remote management or control functions. Server power control lets you see the server power state and perform power control functions. The current server power status is shown below. Here, to perform a power control operation, select one of the options below and press Perform Action. The Virtual Media section allows you to upload or share the images to BMC. The image will be emulated to the host as a USB device. Use these pages to maintain the IPMI device, such as update firmware or reset the IPMI device. Thank you for watching this overview.